Alright, welcome back to Bourbon Quest. Again, tonight we have the lineup of Remus, batch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't pay attention to the glasses I have behind the bottle because they're randomized. They're not, this is not necessarily batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. But let's take a look at these bottles here. Remus Reserve. Batch 1 straight bourbon whiskey, 94 proof. It's 50% 2005 bourbon, 21% rye, 17% 2006 bourbon, 36% rye, and 33% 2006 bourbon, 21% rye. So the deal with Remus is that this is MGP, Indiana, and George Remus is their brand. Which there's a lot of whiskeys that source from MGP, and these just go sitting on the shelf and people bypass these, and these are some great whiskeys, or at least we're going to find out if they are. In my opinion, the ones I had before, they're excellent. It says on here, December 5th, 1933, Prohibition was repealed in the United States with the passage of the 21st Amendment to the United States Constitution. To commemorate this milestone, we created Remus Repeal Reserve. This 2017 limited edition bourbon features a buttery, toffee, and honeyed smoothness that leads to a bold spiciness finish with notes of raisin, fig, and toffee. In short, Remus Repeal Reserve is the best we make. Or as George Remus himself might have said, some damn fine giggly water. Enjoy. I like to giggle. But check this out, GeorgeRemus.com. If you've not had a bottle of this stuff before, we'll get into the tastings in a minute. I'm excited about this. So this will be the first one on that. This is obviously the 2017 bottle, as we stated there. All right, the second one. And George Remus was a famous bootlegger. So for you history buffs out there, get to know that. Batch 2 is straight bourbon whiskey, 100 proof. And then it is 2018 medley, 15% 2007 bourbon, 21% rye, 50% 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, 10% 2007 bourbon, 36% rye, and 25% 2008 bourbon, 36% rye. Take a look at that. And we'll go ahead and read the back of this one. December 5th, 1933, Prohibition was repealed in the United States with the passage of the 21st Amendment. To commemorate this milestone, we created George Remus Repeal. This 2018 limited edition bourbon features layers of sweet vanilla and caramel, toasted oak, and bold spice. The finish is rich and bold, maple with dynamic lingering rye spice. In short, Remus Repeal Reserve is the best we make, or as George Remus himself might have said, some mighty damn fine giggly water. Enjoy. That's one of my new favorite sayings, giggly water. This one has a little tag on it. George Remus was known for giving lavish gifts. Now this can be yours too. This is Best of Show, National Bourbon and Whiskey Competition, 97 points. That's all that's on that. Alright, batch 3. Remus Repeal Reserve, straight bourbon whiskey, 100 proof. We've got this is the 2019 medley. Again, like I said, that's when, I got into it in 2020 nonetheless. And it's got 3 blend medley, 12% 2007 bourbon, 21% rye, 76% 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, and 10% 2008 bourbon, 36% rye. Again, the December 5th, 1933. To commemorate this milestone, we created this 2019 limited edition bourbon features layers of caramel, candied fruit, chocolate, baking spice, smoke, and leather. The finish is smooth with caramel oak and a slight rye spice. In short, Remus Repeal Reserve is the best we make, or as George Remus himself might have said, some damn fine giggly water. I love that. Hold on, I got a buddy coming over. 1 second, I apologize. Got a buddy going through some difficult times, so he's on his way over here. Just texting him my address. Again, I apologize, but well, this won't take long. Okay, and batch 4 here. This is 100%, 100 proof. I mean, the 2020 medley. So this was 77% 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, and 23% 2008 bourbon, 36% rye. To commemorate this milestone, the 2020 limited edition bourbon features layers of rich caramel, candied fruit, spice, and toasted oak. The finish offers baking spice and oak as the rye spice lingers slightly longer. In short, George Remus is the best we make, or as George Remus himself might have said, some damn fine giggly water. Yeah, I forgot to read this one. It had a tag too, the batch 3. It's aged for 11 and 12 years. Chairman's Trophy 2018 Ultimate Spirits Challenge, acclaimed for Series 2, Double Gold 2019 San Francisco Spirits Competition. All right, let's go to the last one here, and then we get to do the best part of the tasting. This is batch 5, 100 proof. This 2021 medley is 9% 2005 bourbon, 21% rye, 5% 2006 bourbon, 36% rye, 19% 2006 bourbon, 21% rye, 13% 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, and 54% 2008 bourbon, 36% rye. That's really great. I mean, they're very transparent on everything. Look at that new batch 5 there, baby. Again, to commemorate this milestone, this 2021 limited edition bourbon leads with dried fruit, rich caramel, maple syrup, roasted nuts, and leather. The beginning includes rich toffee and vanilla, followed by chocolate, glazed nuts, and oak. The finish offers candied fruit, caramel, baking spice, and a lingering oak rye spice. And of course, the best we make, or as Remus would say, some damn fine giggly water. All right, excited. All right. Again, these are in no particular order. So let's go with the first one here. Nose is spice, candied fruit, caramel, toasted oak. Good legs on that. All right, let's go in for a taste on this one. Yeah, caramel, candied fruit. Definitely get that spice. Smooth. Very enjoyable. I'm going to try and go through these fairly quick, since we have 5. All right. One in, so that let's go to the second one. Some blackberry, more traditional bourbon caramel. Don't get as much spice on this one on the nose. I'm gonna make some notes here. I've definitely got the caramel, some chocolate, fruit. Do a little more spice on the nose this time. That is so good. I mean, it's like the perfect blend. There's not a lot of burn, just smooth chocolate notes, caramel. Don't get a whole lot of oak on that one. Good Kentucky hug. So far, this one's second's better than one. I'm just making some notes here. All right. I should grab some water, but I like to cleanse a little Coke too. All right, let's go into the third one again. These are not no particular order. Definitely get the spice, raisin, barrel charred. Not digging the nose that much on this one. There's some more of that ethanol. All right, let's go for the taste. Spice, black pepper, caramel, some fruitiness, candied fruit. I'm going for another taste. I mean, it's good. It's smooth. It's got a little bit of a hug. Raisin, caramel. Right now, I would rank them 2, 1, 3. Let's go to the fourth one. Rich caramel, toffee. Not, a little bit of spice, not a lot. Definitely get that toffee and caramel. The nose is very inviting. Not a lot of ethanol on it. Going for some taste here. 1 second. Hey, just be quiet in the middle of the shoot.
Oh, really?
All right. So, yeah, that's got some sweetness, some spice. Let's go in for another taste on that. Definitely a smoother richness. Plenty of raisin. I mean, that's good. Very smooth. Just making my notes here. Raisin.
Just making notes. Oh, that's good.
So,
Where do I jump in on this?
in a minute, let me finish this flight. This is my buddy I told you was coming over.
Oh, wow. Hello, America.
Yeah, if you want to stick your head into the camera, George,
Hello,
and say hello.
Hey, everyone. George Allen here. George Jorge Allen. I'm actually Latino. And, you know, in my country, we do... Whiskeys are new to me, so...
We'll bring George in here in a minute after I finish at least this first flight
He
round.
swirls the glasses like he knows what he's doing here.
I mean, the nose is good. It's raisin. I do get some toffee on that.
Do you?
I'm having a hard time figuring this one out.
Could I? Would you indulge me?
In just a second.
No.
If you want to grab, just be careful if you want to grab a Glencairn out of the dishwasher. There's some in the top rack.
Okay. Well,
and I'll pour you some.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to be careful. Is that nose hair like in your drink?
It's like slime. God damn it.
Well, what the fuck was this?
That's my other glass.
Oh,
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
well, I'm
George
sorry.
has a tendency to disrupt things
Well,
in a good way.
I'll
In a
stand
good
back.
way. You know, you can walk around and go get
Well, I mean, really?
But there's spice, raisin. This live stuff with George popping over here. This is
Are we doing
this is
live?
epic.
Are we doing
No,
live?
it's recorded. But
Okay,
it's,
well, I'm gonna say, Lord.
go around the back.
Well, I'm trying to because you fucking shoes over here and like the guy's a slob, folks.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't go in front of the camera.
Well, what am I supposed to step over the lights and everything? Good Lord have mercy. Yeah, well, let me. Here, hold on, since,
This is hilarious.
you know, I'm sorry, but this is not like,
I'm loving this.
Okay,
I
well,
am
whatever.
absolutely
you
loving
know, he's asked me to come over here several times, and I've tried to work with production on him. But you know what? It just,
All right, George, pipe down a little bit.
all right, go ahead. I'm sorry, continue. Wow. We get the Remus out,
Oh,
huh?
that's all 5 batches, bro.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, hold on, I gotta get 5 glasses out.
No, just get a couple out.
A couple. So how will I do this taste test?
You'll join in the next round. Hold on, I'm in the middle of something. So, George is throwing me off here.
No, I'm sorry. Well,
But-
should I leave? Should I
No,
go back home?
I love George.
Remember, everybody.
George,
Friends don't let friends drive drunk. They get drunk and ride with them.
George is a great friend. I love George.
Today,
He actually called. All right, I'm getting way off on a tangent, but George called me today
10-year anniversary.
and he tells me, "Hey, bro, we're celebrating a 10-year anniversary." And this is throwing this thing way off, but I don't care because this is what we do at Bourbon Quest. It's a journey. It's a quest, you know. It's
5 glasses, ladies
It's
and
friends
gentlemen.
like George, and so George calls me this morning. He goes, "Bro, we're sharing an anniversary today." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
Total
He goes, "You know what
anniversary.
today is?" And I go, "Yeah, it's Friday the 13th."
No.
No.
No, it goes deeper than that.
Blah,
ladies and
blah,
gentlemen.
blah, blah. And
Blah, blah,
George
blah.
is like, "No, man, it was 10 years ago that me and you and our sons, I have 2 sons, Braden and Caleb. George has his son Grant, and we all went to Bristol for the races."
What a
And-
debacle that was, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you, that
Oh,
was
Lord have
phenomenal. We had
Best race ever. Never
You're
saw
not
it.
even on camera.
Well, it doesn't matter. People hear my voice. Best
Yeah.
race ever. Never saw it.
So
Best time ever.
we're grilling out. We go to the race. I don't even remember. Oh, I guess it was Friday night because the big race was on Saturday.
That's right.
We had watched the
We went up with the camper.
the lower level series the night before. We go back. We grill some brats. We eat. Put the boys to bed, and I go to bed. And I'm like, I'm dying all night. I think I'm about to freaking shit my pants.
You know,
And-
ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, tell the story.
And
I'll
I'm
tell-
like, I think I got to just let out a massive fart, take a big shit, whatever.
Really, you said the S
Yeah.
word on.
So
camera.
I'm gonna be demonetized, whatever. But I'm doing this, and like
All night long.
I'm in pain.
This dude's like
6 o'clock.
oh,
6. Yeah. No, I wasn't doing that. I couldn't. Like I couldn't fart. I couldn't shit. I felt like I needed to, but I couldn't. Was in pain all
could
night.
not get a wink of sleep.
So at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, "Bro, you gotta take me to the hospital." So George takes me to the hospital. You know, the funny thing is, George is driving me to the hospital, and we're heading to the hospital where I need care, and there's 30 freaking ambulances leaving the hospital going towards the race
Track, yeah.
to take care of the race car drivers. I'm like, hell, George, ain't gonna be nobody there to take care
I
of me.
loved it. He's like, ooh. I mean, all night
No,
long.
I'm in pain. So we get there. They're like, this is
Well,
this
this
video has
is
gone way off track, but hey, this is what we do. And so I get there. They tell me my appendix is ruptured, or leaking or whatever. They got to do an appendicitis. I gotta go into surgery like immediately.
Right.
Which the ironic thing about that is probably, I don't know, 10 years prior, my mother, God love her, Faye Elizabeth Watkins, the angel of the earth, love my mother, Faye. Unfortunately, my mother passed away in 2001 from leukemia, but like a couple of years before she passed, maybe 5 years, I don't know. My dad, my father, Cooley, Roy Lee Watkins,
greatest guy in the world.
He is.
He was one of my mentors, but ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say that.
So Cooley and my mother, Faye, they go to I think it was a Reba McEntire concert.
Yeah,
and
that's right. They had tickets.
And my parents, they never went on dates. They worked their asses off, saved tons of money, took care of us kids. Anyways, so one night they finally go on a date to this Reba McEntire concert that my mother's excited about. They get there. My mother is like dying in pain, and Cooley is trying to like take her to the hospital. She's like, "No, I've waited so long to see Reba McEntire." Blah blah blah. She like is in excruciating pain for like 3 hours. Makes it through the concert. Dad then takes her to the emergency room, and she had a ruptured appendix. And they're like, if you'd waited 20, 30 more minutes, you would have been dead. But no, she had to see Reba McEntire. I think I was in college at the time. And my father, Cooley, and everything's telling me the story. And I'm like, I'm blessing my mother out. Like, I can't believe you did this. Blah, 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 blah. You know, didn't take care of yourself, almost freaking died to see a freaking concert. Are you kidding me? So when this happened to me, I'm having flashbacks going, hell, I almost did the same thing. I was trying to push through, make it to the race.
I
didn't. Did you go to the race?
No, hell, I had to take you to the hospital.
I knew you took me to the hospital, but I didn't know.
I had the boys with me.
You took me to the hospital.
I'm trying to pull up the pictures.
No, you took me to the hospital like
I
6
didn't
in the morning.
You never leave a man behind.
Well, I get that, but I mean, I wouldn't have cared if you went to the race. Nonetheless, I was very disappointed.
You don't leave a man behind.
Because
you don't leave a man behind. So
was I divorced or going through my divorce?
I'm not real sure.
See, it's 2021. I got divorced.
Well, hold on. It was 10 years ago. I'm trying to find the memory on it. And the only reason I remember this shit, folks, is because, good old Facebook, by the way. Yeah. It brought up the memory.
They tap into all our lives.
Yeah, Big Brother's watching it.
So, anyways, like, I mean, I did the same thing as my mother. I mean, I guess I'm from her loins, so... she about freaking killed herself, and I bitched her out to not going to the hospital to see a damn concert, and I kind of almost did the same thing. I mean, I tried to push through the night.
Folks, it was horrendous. I mean, it really was. I mean, we came back from, we watched qualifying, and they actually had a sprint car out there.
That's actually good.
I mean, they actually had a sprint car out there. Remember, it was turning like 10-second laps around Bristol. It was awesome. But anyways, we ate dinner. We came home. We came to the trailer, right? The camper. We camped out. We grilled some steaks, if I remember correctly.
Some brats.
Yeah, brats.
I know brats for sure.
And we played cornhole. It was a great night. The weather was great. And then, it started about midnight. And my son's looking at me like, doesn't he just have to go like poop or something, Dad?
I'm like, that's what I thought I
He was in the bathroom like 20 different times.
I was just like trying to squeeze one out and couldn't.
Finally, I was like, I'm about ready to go to the car and just sleep in the car at this point. But, after about 5 hours of that, I was like, bro, you're not doing so hot. It actually turned green.
I mean, I had like fucking night sweats running
Oh,
down my face.
it was horrendous. And you know what? Hey,
But he saved my life.
hey, you know what? I gotta say this: the folks in Bristol for a Bristol weekend race.
My nurse was hot.
Well, and folks, I'm trying to pull up the pictures right now so I can show everybody. But I want to tell you, the folks at Bristol, that hospital up there at Bristol, the one off the interstate, off 40, I'm going to tell you, those people were absolutely went above and beyond. 30 ambulances heading to the racetrack.
They didn't give a shit about me. They were going to go take care of
that's
Kyle
not
Busch.
true.
And
No.
they did.
They
I'm like,
were
Jordan's taking me to
phenomenal.
the hospital. And I'm like, damn, all the fucking ambulances and shit are going through the
Yeah,
track.
I was like-
There's not going to be anybody to take care
And
of me.
I'm going to tell you, he was such a bitch complaining about
Probably
it.
was.
Yeah, he was like, meh. I'm like, I'm going to drop you off at one of these ambulances and let them take you back in.
All right, so we're going to get back to the
Sorry,
last bottle.
yeah.
Batch 5, which I picked this beauty up. I almost said bitch. I picked this beauty
You
up.
can't cuss. That's not.
No,
a
you
good thing.
can. You just can't do it in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, is that the rule?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
So I picked this bad bitch up today at like on my way into work. So that's why
On my way into
that's
work.
why we're in. That's why we're doing this show tonight. So this is batch 5, their latest batch.
Well, can I have a little shot of batch 5? Or can I taste?
Yeah.
I don't want the one with your nose hair in it.
I'll give you a goddamn pour.
Really? You're going to use the Lord's name in vain?
Yeah. Me and the Lord have a good
I mean,
one.
you know, listen to me. You're going to use the Lord's name in vain. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So this
Sorry, I'm
this-
sorry, folks.
This is the batch 5. This is the one that just came out. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I picked this thing up. Y'all people, you guys will pass on this, and I paid. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the freaking receipt.
Well, you don't have to show the receipt.
No, I'm going to
still.
show the receipt.
So you know what? I want to do like I want to do a countdown.
So here's the
5,
thing.
4, 3, 2,
Where's
1.
Where's the damn receipt?
You see, this is what happens when you drink too much of this stuff. I'm trying to find the pictures from that day
All right.
at the racetrack, but wait a minute, I think I found them.
I thought I had it. The receipt's over there anyway. Doesn't matter. Here's the deal.
What'd you pay? $8.50?
No, I paid $85.
8? You see, I was in the 8.
I paid $85 for this bottle, and you bourbon questers out there will walk by this to go spend $200 on sourced MGP. And
No clue what he's talking about, but this stuff.
This is good.
It's got a rich aroma to it.
It does.
It's got that nice
It does.
bourbon smell. It does. It has that rich bourbon smell to it that you would expect out of a bourbon, but it's not overpowering like a Jack Daniel's.
And granted, I didn't mean to hold this bottle up while I'm tasting this because I'm doing these blind. I'm not drinking from this one, but
What are you doing blind?
I'm doing all 5 of these, but they're in no particular order.
Oh, so you mixed them up?
Yeah, I mixed
So
them
how
up.
could that be fair? What did you
So,
do? Mix them up like like shells?
Yes.
So how do you know which one is which?
I don't. I mean, I've got them labeled on the bottom of the glass.
Oh,
so I
you're
don't
cheating.
know.
All right, get out of here.
So I'm
now.
doing it blind, and then
All
I
right,
figure out.
all right.
All right, I'm not that way. I'm not prejudiced, but
But this is an actual 5 though. You poured
oh
it.
my God, yeah, I poured you the
Hey,
5.
look,
I don't know.
I
this.
said I was coming, and he's like,
I
"Come
know.
on!" And here
I
we
do,
are.
but it's all good. I love it. But my message is all these are good, and we'll figure out which is the best one. But
This has got a robust taste,
but the
flavor
thing
to it.
the thing is that this is MGP whiskey, and MGP sources to a lot of people. Smoke Wagon. I can't even go on. I mean, the list is extensive.
This is really,
But the thing is that you will pass this up at $85,
I
and
think
it's
it's worth
it's
the
in
money.
and it's MGP's own stuff, and you will go buy $200 of the whiskey that they source from MGP. I'm telling you, this is a gem. All right, let me go back to the nose and taste this one again.